Hi. I am here in the Sprinter van, in Portland at my friend's place. I flew to Oregon yesterday, and I didn't get any pics of the beautiful new Portland airport because I just didn't feel like getting my camera out. It was a long day of travel, so it's gorgeous though. And if you haven't flown out of Portland, I highly recommend it. They have a Grassa restaurant, which is my favorite pasta place in Oregon. And the great thing about the Portland airport is they do not price gouge you for any of the things you buy there. If there's a store in the airport that has a store outside the airport, everything has to be the same price. You can't charge more to the captive audience. So that's awesome. And yeah, just really good food, really cool designs, and the ceiling of the new terminal is absolutely gorgeous. Lots of individually cut wood panels, and yeah, the architecture and the planning that went into that must have been insane. Like, so gorgeous. So here I am back in the Sprinter. I'll show you around probably before I pack it up with all my things, but not right now because we are on the way to the Sugar Pine Drive-In to get their pulled pork special and a brownie mochi cookie stuffed with toasted marshmallow. See you there. So, if you know where we're at, comment below. We are headed to the Sugar Pine Drive-In, and pro tip, if you park across the bridge, it's less of a cluster when you finally get over there, and it's free to park where it's not right next to Sugar Pine, and then you get to go across this bridge and have this beautiful view. And right now all the leaves are falling. It's fall time in Oregon. I'm so glad I did not miss the fall time here. I've been in Colorado for the past couple months. The weeks turn into months so easily. So here we are. There's a cute little doggy down there. You can see him on the rocks. German Shepherd. And yeah, right over there is a little beach that people go to in the summertime to swim. I did not get to swim in this river this summer. This is a sandy river, and it's pretty gorgeous. It's very nice to swim in when it's super hot because it's not as cold as the Hood River, which is just all glacial melt. This is like spring fed, I think, and a little bit of glacial melt. So, and it's a little wider and more open, has a longer travel path to get warmed up by the sun. So it's kind of nicer to swim in, to be honest. Hood River is way too cold. Hi.
Hi.
And yeah, so I actually went two summers ago, I went swimming in this river at like 10 o'clock at night and was able to just float around in this eddy looking at the stars. It was incredible. Here's a nice little campsite you can go swimming in the river at. There we are, back the other way. And oh my gosh, okay, well, it's Friday afternoon, but I didn't expect the Sugar Pine Drive-In to be so busy, but here we are. It's always busy. I just went to Sugar Pine and spent $39.60 on a pulled pork sandwich, a small sundae, it was delicious, and let's see if you can see this, a chocolate mochi brownie cookie with a toasted marshmallow on top. And that is for later. So the river again. I definitely hit the point in the pulled pork sandwich where I had to start prioritizing flavor over substance and kick the top part of the bun off the sandwich. The pickled onions were delicious. It was very good. Bun was toasted perfectly. Everything was incredible. It's always very good. No matter what I get there, it's always really good. So it is worth it. There's also the experience part about it. I mean, it's a great setting. It's beautiful. Little drive-in. You can see it over there in the corner. And yeah, I mean, I highly recommend stopping by the Sugar Pine Drive-In if you're in the gorge. Plan on a wait, but if you come in the off season, you might not get one. There were, I don't know, some kind of busload of teenage girls that got dropped off right when I was leaving. So there was like, you know, first come, first serve kind of style. You might get in quick, you might not. But yeah, this is gorgeous here. So now I'm headed back down the gorge. Probably gonna stop and try to go for a little hike, maybe take some pictures. I really wanted to get some drone shots at a waterfall flying up into like a little creek waterfall. There's plenty of those on the way from Portland to Hood River, but the wind is starting to pick up and I don't know if it's gonna start raining, so that might not be in the cards for today, but we'll see. I'm also feeling just super chill and like I'm enjoying just being immersed in the space. So I don't really know if I want to be documenting too much today, but we'll see. I don't really have any plans yet for my return to Colorado. So I could kind of wing it and chase fall around a little bit, which might be nice. But I do have a reservation tonight at the Multnomah Falls Lodge for dinner on my way back to Hood River, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of footage shot there as well. It should be really gorgeous there right now, so hopefully there's not a lot of people and I can get one of my tripods out and do some time-lapse photography of the waterfall. Post up somewhere that's pretty and just see how it goes. I'm not sure if I can fly the drone around there or not. It might not be able to because I think it's a national park. I'm not sure though. It's not a national park, but it's like some kind of like stricter designation park because it's a historic area. So we'll see. Cross that bridge when we come to it. All right, bye. Waklela Falls in the Columbia River Gorge. I actually have never been here before, so that was a first for me. Get to get really close to the falls, and there's a lot of water spray that comes down. I was hoping to be able to fly the drone up a little bit from that bridge, and it was just like way too flowing and misty and windy, so did not do that. But it was beautiful, and it's still like peak fall season here in the gorge, so yeah, pretty gorgeous. This monument here is for honoring Simon Benson. He lived 1851 to 1942. He was a lumberman and philanthropist, originator of ocean-going log rafts, sponsor of the Columbia River Highway, benefactor of Benson Polytechnic School, donor of the Benson Tract containing Multnomah Falls, Wakena Falls, and Benson State Park. Patterned and casting by Benson High School. Oh, this guy, prolific. Like an Elon Musk. What are you doing? Improve America, improve the world here. Who cares about outer space? Look at this. There's nothing like this on Mars. Here's a little map of the area. And this little plant looks pretty cool. It looks like a rhodiola. It says it's a broadleaf stone crop. These brilliant yellow wildflowers are partial to cliffs, gravelly benches, and talus slopes along Wakena Trail from May through June. Jesus Christ. And they're also a favorite food of the pika. This is very much like rhodiola. I bet that is a good adaptation. That's what it looks like. I'll have to look for it in May. So I've started packing up my Sprinter for the journey into winter. I am dragging today. There's just, it seems like a lot to do. It's a very gloomy Sunday here in Oregon, and it's super humid and warm, but like a weird kind of cold at the same time. Yeah, and I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Got my snowboard bag, my skis, this pair of skis that I got at a neighborhood rummage sale for a guy I was dating at the time, and then he really blew that relationship, so I held on to them. They're just like 3-prong. I got them for about $1. 3-prong bindings. So yeah, kind of probably give those away to a friend while I'm in Colorado. They have more use for them there, I think, than here. Well, we'll see. Actually, the snow parks might be open here in Oregon already, because they have been getting some snow up on the mountain. But this is my van before it gets too filled with stuff and the move. It's a little bit just like jumbled right now, but not too bad. I'm gonna be organizing and strategizing. This is all stuff to pack away for the summer or donate. Yeah, pretty excited for what the next couple months will bring. It's been an amazing week since my birthday, so 45 has been awesome so far. And hi. I've got my Sunday gear on, this sweatshirt I'll be living in for the next 3 months. It's great to sleep in when you're sleeping in the van. It's super warm and cozy, but it is a little bit too hot right now because it's super humid, if you can't tell by my hair, and just in general my skin's very smooth. But yeah, this sweatshirt, it's an immersion research sweatshirt. Hit or miss on the sizes with them. It's not really standardized, but I've had to personally alter sweatshirts I've spent $100 on there. But the fabric's nice, and they fit decently well, especially if you know how to use a sewing machine. But yeah, they're super warm and cozy for the winter, so I've been rocking these for the past couple winters. This one's like very soft and furry. I like it, and they always have fun colors in the hoods. So Melanzana is another one that people like. It's a Colorado company in Leadville, I think, big in the river rafting cruise. So yeah, the river people apparently know how to make a sweatshirt. I also have sweatshirts available with my the Elemental brand and Gratitude. So if you want to rep Gratitude this Thanksgiving holiday season, I don't know when I'm going to be publishing this video, but any time of the year, it's great to rep Gratitude. Check out my shop, linked in the description below. Help support the artiste. Okay, I am gonna get back to this. There's a lot to do, and I'm a little overwhelmed.